What's up guys, welcome back to another brand new After Effects tutorial, and in this tutorial I'll be showing you guys how to create this pretty title bouncing animation in a few minutes. Let's get started, shall we? Now that you have this, okay, now the first thing you want to do now is you want to create a new composition, and we're just going to say okay, then I'm going to leave the frame rate, okay, as 1920 by 1080. Actually that's full HD resolution. Then I'm just going to leave this 30 frame rate, and then I'm just going to go with maybe 5 seconds. Then we have that, and this is what you will see. Now the first thing you want to do now is you need to create your title or your text. Okay, let's just come to this point and say okay, we create the imaginations. I'm just going to go with that, and then make sure you check on this and this. Now that you have this ready, now the next thing you want to do is click Ctrl Y on your keyboard to bring the solid setting, whereby you want to set the background. Now I want to give it a background. Okay, I'm just going to say BG for this color. I think I'm okay with that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to set this down beneath it so that I can have the results. Then I can now lock this so that I don't move it, but if I unlock it I can move it. Okay, I'm just going to say Ctrl Z to go back. Then I'm just going to lock this. Now this is what I want to deal with. Now after I say that, the next thing we need to do now is you want to bring I want to undo this text by bringing down the drop down menu. Then you want to add what we call the animation. Okay, we're going to generate a position animation. Then we have this, so I'm just going to rename this now to what I desire. Okay, let's make it position. Do you see that? Position 1. Okay, then let us try to add some effect to it. And what you want to do now is let's try to set this as negative number, like 150. Do you get it now? Like 150. And let's bring down the range selector, and let's say from the beginning let's offset this to about -100, and let's go about 1 second, and let's make it positive number 100. Do you get it now? Now if I play this, this is what you're going to have. This is what you will have. Now we are getting better actually, but let us add some flavor to it. Let's add some flavor to it, and let's go to advanced option. And in this case now we're only dealing with the shape out of the options provided here, so we are only taking a look at the shape. Now I want to change the shape to ramp down. Can you see that? Then I'm just going to set the ease high to about 100%. So if I play this now, you have things like this. Come on guys, this is pretty cool. You have things like this. We're getting better actually, but this is not what I actually wanted. I want to add some flavor to it. Okay, now the next thing I'm going to do now is to create another position. I want to create another animation. And how do I do that? I don't need to go through the first process. Rather, I'm just going to duplicate this. And how do I go about that? Press Ctrl D on your keyboard. And if you don't know how to do that, just go to edit, then you can check on duplicate. Okay, it's the same process. Now this one, let's bring down the range selector, and here now we're going to have a positive number whereby we have to add something like, okay, let's go with 60. Now haven't we have that, we want to say let's go with 50, and let's go to okay, let's bring down this, and let's say let's go to advanced, and let's say this, let's set it at 50 is high, and let's make it 50 as well. Let's make it 50. Then we should have things like this. Fantastic. Now we're getting better actually. Now let's go back, let's try to create another animation, and let's add another position. Okay, let's duplicate it, Ctrl D, and we need to go we need to up to this. Okay, we need to up to that, and let's try to make it as negative number. So we can go with 15. Actually, we can go with 15. We can go with 15. Very good. We can go with 15. Fantastic. Now, haven't we have this? Now we are done with the entire animation. So what we have to do now is hit U on your keyboard to bring the animation you've created now, so that you can see the angle points. Now all we have to do now is we need to offset this animation. Okay, we need to offset this keyframe. All this key we just created now, all this node you can see now. This. Now just align this two, take it a little bit forward. Go to the second one, align these two, and take it a little bit forward. You see that? Now what you're gonna have now is something like this. Come on guys, this is cool. Do you see that now? So this is what you're going to have. Fantastic. Now that we have this, you can as well try as much as possible to highlight everything, and you want to say press F9 on your keyboard to easy ease them. Do you get it now? Fantastic. Okay, now that we have this, we are done with the animation. Now you can just press Ctrl Shift V on your keyboard to delete this. Then you have things like this. Very good. Make sure you zoom it a little bit. Now we are going to duplicate this text. We are going to duplicate it. Okay, let's duplicate it. Ctrl D on your keyboard. Then let's try to set it to this side now. Okay, zoom in so that you can see what you have there. Okay, it's perfect. Then we should have things like this. Fantastic. But what I'm going to do now, literally, I'm just going to reverse this, so that when I have the title as intro, then I'm going to have it as outro again. Okay, that is when I reverse it now. Do you get what I'm saying? Okay, now how do you go about that? Now the first thing you want to do now is you go to the second, the duplicate one now. Okay, right click on it, then you want to go to time, and let's say time reverse layer. Now what you're going to have now, let's see what we have. You can just bring this closer here so that you don't go through. Okay, now let's see what we got, guys. Now you're going to have things like this. Can you see that? Come on guys, this is pretty cool. Now something came to my brain. I want this to disappear. Like I want it to just fade in and fade out. Now how do you go about that? Okay, I have to come here. I can delete this. Okay, because I want to add some flavor to this now. Okay, I have to come here. Then I want to create what we call opacity. Can you see that? Opacity. Then let's rename this as what? Rename as opacity. Do you see that now? Very good. Now what I'm just gonna do, literally, I'm just gonna add let's make this 0%. Then you want to expand this. Okay, you offset that, you offset it. Your two now, you want to onto it rather. Okay, then you go to the beginning of the animation. What did I mean by that? You take this back to the beginning. Then you want to say from start, let us make it as 0. But when we get to about maybe something like this, 1 second, let's make it 100%. Did you see that? Then you should have things like this. Come on, this is pretty cool. Then you have things like this. Do you get it now? Then if you think it's not it's not cool enough, you can adjust a little bit. Then you should have things like this. Fantastic. So you have things like this. I think is much more better now. Then you can highlight it, easy again, F9 on your keyboard. Then you have things like that. Okay, just press U on your keyboard twice, then you have like this. Very good. Then you can now apply the trick, Ctrl D on the keyboard to duplicate it, increase it a little bit. Then we want to say just adjust it. Okay, just make sure you take it to this side. Do you get it now? Make sure you drag it right to the front. Now haven't we have that, we're going to right click on it. Then we want to go to text, and we want to locate what we call time reverse layer. Then we have things like this. And that's it. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Until I come your way next time, stay safe and be creative. If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe my page on YouTube.